Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 65 of the Unknown Games podcast. We got a great show for you today, and when I say a great show, I mean it's pretty wild. I got too many people on the podcast, more than my normal amount of people on the podcast, which means that I'm going to be saying things that I probably should not say.
Not be saying.
See? People already chiming in right there, but I don't know how to introduce everyone, but I'm going to try to do it anyways, because I'm going to give people nicknames.
Introduce Craig.
Just don't call me boy.
Yeah, dude.
No. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Game of the Year, and by we, number one, I got to introduce my co-host, the one and the only. What did we say we're going to call you? You're like you're the game duck, but are you just Alex the game duck?
Remember your co-host? Damn.
He's like the one, the only.
I'm the game duck. You can call me the game duck, I guess.
Quack.
Yeah.
Quack. Well, that's number one. You know. I mean, Alex has been with us for the entirety of the podcast, and I have to say, as always, thanks for being here, co-host.
He's like, thanks for being here. I still know who you are.
Look, he's the one who says he has another cup. He said, okay, I digress. So next up, we got some. So here's the thing: we have guests from, I think, episodes like literally the entire span of the podcast. Anyone, if you might remember. M Black X is aka Soldat from the chat. You might have seen him there, and yeah, your name is going to be Mr. X.
That's fine. I like it.
That's cool.
I'm now the
Mr.
villain
X
of
from Resident
Streets of
Evil
Rage.
2.
Well, I think Streets of Rage too.
DMX. Yeah.
DMX.
Nah, let's not go there.
What does the DM stand for?
I mean, he plays Dungeons and Dragons.
No one is gonna ever know what it is. But me and Soldat, Mr. X. There we go. Me and Mr. X were friends from college, and you may remember him from last year around this time, probably in November. He was on an episode, and we talked about Chaos Legion. Crazy enough.
Yep. And Astral Change.
And Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
And Astral Chain, yeah. So that was a while back, but it's good to have you on the show. And of course, down below me on the screen, if you're tuning in on Twitch, we got the man himself, the VR dev. I'm just gonna call you Mr. VR.
Yeah.
Mr. VR.
Call me Almighty.
Dang. Okay.
They do actually, because I do programming, planning, and 3D art and stuff. So.
Okay.
Am I supposed to call you Almighty now?
All right, y'all watch.
Just like My Hero Academy. Almighty.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more of Bleach, but that's much better.
Bleach, please.
Bleach, please. Someone needs to put that on the shirt.
And of course, we got the man, the evil lawyer. I'm gonna call you just Mr. G. Everyone's gonna be a Mr.
Why did you introduce me last? I'm like the least important guest.
Because you're the least important guest. That's why you last.
Last but not least.
Oh, last but not least. Let me correct myself. Last but not least.
Last.
Mr. G.
No, it's Ehe.
Oh,
Mr. G unit.
Mr. POG.
No one.
Yeah.
Also, DMX is for Darkman X. Just remember that.
Nice. There we
go. Darkman X.
He says in one of his songs, Darkman X is bouncing.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
there we go.
Twitter.
And you may remember okay. What do we? Anyways, yeah, we've had him
VTuber.
On. Mr. VTuber, Mr. V. Can we go Mr. V?
No, don't call me Mr. V. That sounds dirty, dude.
So you wear those chocolates? You wear those chocolates?
Okay, Mr. VTuber. But you may remember him from the VTuber special, and when we talked about Fall Guys. That was literally way back in sometime.
Oh yeah.
This year. So we've got a cool co-host of people around here, guests. I'm really excited to get to be talking about our games of the year. And it doesn't have to be a game that necessarily came out this year. It just needs to be a game that we played this year and really enjoyed. So we hope that you listening, that you all enjoy it, this show. And of course, maybe even play some of these games. Give them a chance. I think some of them you might have already played and some of them you may not have heard of. I doubt that last part, but anyways.
Cool.
Let's go. Let's get this.
Let's go.
Let's get it on.
I have a question, guys.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm watching a VTuber stream in the background. Can you hear it?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Yeah, same for me too.
Right. Cool.
The
Are you
reboot
a
from last
sponsor
week.
somewhere?
I'm just
He's
watching a
just
stream.
he's just multitasking right now. That's know this is what the game duck does. He multitasks. But yeah, 2021 has been a pretty good year for gaming. I know in terms of huge releases.
2021?
No, 2020.
Okay.
Pretty good, what?
It's been a pretty good year for gaming. I mean, we started out with, I mean, at least for me in memory, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then yeah, so you got one right there, and then of course we moved on. We've had Fall Guys and Among Us, and which is just blew up this year, which was already out. Animal Crossing, crap. I mean, how many games?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. We can't forget that. Last of Us Part 2. Ghost of Tsushima.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
P4 Golden. I just always like to say that because no one remembers
PC,
it.
That
on
game's
PC.
On PC. That's gonna have been
actually pretty
about
old,
for
but yeah.
11 years. Yeah.
P5 Royal come out as well this year?
P5 Royal came out in English last year in Japan.
Ah.
Yeah.
But was it Strikers
And
came out this year?
Scramble was this year in Japan.
Scramble was this year
and
in
next
Japan.
year in English, like in 2 months.
Also, don't forget about TMS, Tokyo Mirror Station.
Oh yeah, that was in January.
For the
right?
Switch.
Oh,
and
yes.
also Kanagawa Jet Girls.
Kanagawa Jet Girls.
The true
And
game of the year.
Cyberpunk, man. Come on.
Cyberpunk.
And
Cyberpunk is next year.
Cyberbug.
Cyberpunk is next year.
Cyberbug is next year.
I'm looking for
Cyberpunk comes out in 2077.
Dude, we forgot about the most important game of all. Last of Us 2.
Last
The
of Us
game
2.
that win every award.
The game that won. Yeah, game of the
We
year.
forgot.
It's the unwanted child, man. No.
We forgot.
Yo,
We
Last of Us
forgot,
Part
we
2.
forgot.
It's racking it up, and of course you got your roguelikes, you got your Hades, and your monster trains, and we're gonna be talking about a lot of these.
They won the Jeff Keighley.
The Jeff Keighley Award.
Did you
Yo,
just say-
No, the Jeff Keighley.
They
Just
won the
like
Jeff Keighley.
They won Jeff Keighley.
The trophy is just a very
Oh,
small
my
Jeff Keighley
goodness.
figure.
Oh well. I almost feel like we should we should all have drinks or like some like water or something. But I said no one can drink in the mic, so that is what we're doing. Anyways, so let's.
I can drink all. Dude, I have the exact same glass. Dude, I have the exact same glass.
Do a shot
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Do a shot together.
Do a shot together.
Take a
Oh
shot,
no, wait,
take a
no.
shot, take a shot together.
That's the Shinra glass, right? I have the
Yes.
I have the Buster Sword one. Yeah.
This
Now
is
you're
like an
enemies.
exclusive.
Wait, what was
club.
that? What was that
So-
gesture?
Oh, that was the Buster Sword.
What's
man.
that? Gesture, dude?
Everyone,
That's the
everyone,
Buster
Buster Sword.
The M Bison taunt. Gotcha.
everyone
we
listening
gotta
right
be
now is like,
again.
if you're tuning in on Twitch, you're probably like, oh, this is pretty crazy. But if you're tuning in like via normal,
Wait, that is the
means-
M Bison taunt, isn't it?
Oh,
That is the M Bison taunt. Yeah.
yep.
Like, what is he doing?
He's a freaking dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I gotta play host. So we're gonna start the discussion. Who wants to start? Who wants to go with their game of the year? Who wants to go? Who wants to do
You
it?
should start.
Yeah, I agreed it was you.
Yeah, you
That's
should
what we
start.
had planning.
We
You're
did.
the host.
We did,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to just not be first. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Then you should have discussed that. But
Yeah.
but and for the sake of helping out my homie, as the kids say, I'll start off with Monster Train. Set it up.
All right, I'm gonna set up this train, this monster train.
All right, come on, Train. Get riding.
All right, so we got Monster Train on right now. So explain what is Monster Train, what do you like about it, and just
Well,
give us a slow
yeah.
down.
So the trailer's gonna show it. But all right, so for all you all who had your I'm gonna say baby's first roguelike, aka Hades, and you want to slide into something with a little bit more thought. If you played a game like Slay the Spire, this takes the whole concept and flips it. You're now essentially the tower. You're the spire. You're protecting your payload from a whole bunch of invaders, and you have to throw out your whole monsters based on basically a combo of clans. So it's like a duo system, where one's your main and the other clan is giving you support. You're upgrading cards. You're doing all these things similar to Slay the Spire, but again, the equation is flipped. And there's just a ton more, versatility, ability to remix, because your car in Slay the Spire, your cards are pretty static. You just upgrade them once and that's it. In Slay the Spire, in Monster Train here, you can take your card and there's a whole bunch of mutators that you can add to your cards. Reducing the cost is just one thing, making them more powerful, making it so that the cards do things like retain. There's just so many variants, and no game is the same. Plus, since it's based on, 2 clans out of a selection of 5 and growing,
Mhm.
you're just going to have so many mutators that you'll be playing for I mean,
Forever.
you could play forever, and they already dropped. I mean, they came out. The Shining Shoe came out with this game this year in summer. They came out with the DLC that added an additional champion per clan, so that's 10 different combinations. Well, not 10 total different combinations, but you got for 5 clans, 2 champions per clan, and then you're always working with a main clan and a backup clan. So just think about how many different mutators it is for different gameplay experiences, and it's totally different every time.
So
I know
this is
Ninja's like, wait, what?
Yeah, my mind's being blown right now. But I mean, this is what you would call like a deck builder.
Yeah, it's
roguelike?
a deck builder roguelike, and then
Okay.
like I said, in the theme of like Slay the Spire. But again, the equation is flipped. So instead of Slay the Spire, you protect the Pyre, as many people joked about the game's alternative title.
Okay.
So
And you've already talked about it a little bit, like what you like about it. But when you want to recommend it to somebody, like what do you say? What do you say? Like,
so my recommendation is again, it's for those who want to. It's for for people who like deck builders. It's like folks who like the draft. So
okay.
people like these kind of games, or people. I mean, some games they may like is like in a offshoot. I would even say folks who like auto chess / things like what's League of Legends option
the Team Tactics, I think.
Yeah, Team Tactics.
Yeah.
All those are technically drafting and deck builders are similarly in the same vein.
Right.
You come out, you're provided random, and from the random you build a collage that leads you to success. That's where the difficulty is. It's like the gameplay flow has a certain setness. Even here in with Monster Train, with their update, they have different variant bosses. Well, actually, they first only had 3 bosses for you hit the same boss, but the boss had different mutators that made the fight totally different depending on what mutator they had. So each boss had 3 different forms, just to say. Then with update, they included an alternate boss for each one of the main junctions, which also has 3 different forms. So based on that, you just have so much different flow of how the game plays out that every game, every fight, every run through feels different because you're trying something new, or you set yourself up to go with something new, and you're presented with new challenges and things and combos that you have to build out of the chaos. It's making order out of chaos. That's what I would suggest to people. Is if you'd like to make some order out of chaos and make some crazy combinations that you go, dang, I pulled that off. Then yeah, Monster Train is for you. Because it's the same side of folks who like to play, deck builders and drafters. Is like, I made this. It's not being a meme. I like certain people that we know in high powers.
What? This went over my head. Kind of.
Don't worry.
Sort of.
They'll be gone soon.
He made the vaccine.
Oh, wow.
Oh. We just went somewhere. But has anyone else played? Like, has anyone else on the chat? Not chat, but just anywhere.
I heard the name and I thought it was like a monster truck game. And I was like, what?
Actually,
it was like a monster truck.
From the title, I thought it was fucking like a ghost train kind of thing.
Has anyone, because I mean, like, roguelikes have been pretty big this year, and last year I think were really big, but this year we saw a huge trend in these kind of deck building card like roguelites, even with what's the other one? I think it's not East of Eden, that's an anime.
Slay Spire.
What now?
But Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Slay the Spire was the original. Was the one that made the breakdown. One Step from Eden is a different kind of deck builder, but it's a deck builder.
It is a deck builder, yeah, but it's still a roguelite. I mean, in its own, yeah. I think we've seen a couple of those.
I put hours on there too, but I picked Monster Train over One Step because Monster Train is something you can sit down and think through. One Step is in the whole vein of like Mega Man Battle Network and way faster. So you got to be on your feet and just going through the motions almost to the point
Battle Network. I forgot about that game.
You forgot about that?
Those games are good.
How many did they make? How many Battle Networks were there? Were there 2?
I think there's
2,
like
right?
4.
There was 5, I thought. Wait,
it's either 5 or 4.
Yeah. GBA and DS have their own set of games.
Yeah, DS is Star Force, but the original
There was an
Battle
indie
Network
game that
was
was
6.
inspired by it that came out, I think, this year or last year.
I'm gonna double check.
That's One Step from Eden.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go.
Wow.
It's the deck builder Mega Man Battle Network game, basically.
Oh, I'm gonna
I
check that
saw it
out.
That's
last
fine.
year, like at Tokyo Game Show, and I was like, dude, it's like Battle Network, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
It was like,
I mean-
There's a lot actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait,
It
what?
got to
Nine
9?
game? 9 game?
There is not a Mega Man Battle Network.
Mega
9.
Man. It's
Really?
Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh
5,
yeah,
2.
yeah. It's Mega Man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
forgot.
Mega Man. Basically. I was
Oh,
like, wait,
okay.
you blew my mind. I was like, what
I
have I
was
been
like, they-
missing? I need to slide back in.
they had that
No,
many.
no, because the Battle Network series is called Rockband.exe or exe, I guess, in Japanese.
Oh, in Japanese?
And then
Yeah,
there's
for Japan.
9. There's 9 in that series, with Battle Network being the first one.
Oh, they're kind of the
Oh.
ones that have doubles.
Yeah, and so no,
afterwards-
there's Battle Network, and then Network Transmission, Network 2, EXEWS, Network 3, Battle Chip Challenge, Network 4, Network 5, Network 6.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We just learned
And
They
then
history.
just pumping them out.
They pumped them out
Yeah.
at one point. We so fast that we kind of like didn't even see some of them.
Yeah,
It's
and then,
like,
and
man.
then now
Yeah, yeah.
succeeded by Star Force. That is indeed the newest. Like, it's a different series, but spiritual successor.
And it
My,
was
my
special-
friend,
okay.
he like runs a
do.
small community that still plays the old like on an
Network?
emulator. Yeah, and they play online, do tournaments on Twitch.
That's pretty cool,
That's
man.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Keeping that scene alive. Keeping it alive. And one thing we're also keeping alive is
It's your hopes and dreams.
yeah,
Sponsors.
sponsor.
Yeah.
But so I guess flowing into kind of continuing with this, the whole roguelite thing, and you know, the games I played a lot of games this year. I played more games than I probably have played in my life, and it is actually not an exaggeration. In 1 year, sorry, in 1 year.
Okay.
So I've played a lot of indie games and from like a couple years ago that have come out already, and I remember my friend, my game of the year, or you know, that I played the most, maybe not the most, but had a lot of fun with, has definitely been Hades. And I know M Black over there, Mr. Black is like, oh wait, Mr. X, he's like, nah man, that's dash dash. What was it? Dash dash revolution?
It's
Just dash and hit.
Revolution. Everyone has acknowledged that the gameplay loop is pretty much set in stone and is a thing.
It
But it's
is-
great.
Yeah. It's kind of the opposite of what he was talking about with Monster Train, in the fact that it condenses everything down for a roguelite into something that's a little bit more simple and digestible for us people who may have not played a lot of roguelites. And it just, what for me more than anything, it's more so the story. Like, I mean, the gameplay is fine. Sometimes I end up losing myself on the screen, and I mean, you really are just hacking and slashing.
And dashing.
And dashing, hacking and slashing and dashing. And there, you know, you get power-ups and boons from different gods. But for me, it's just all about the story. I really love the voice acting. I love the music. I love the interaction between the characters, the art direction. For me, it's more the whole package and the fact that, yeah, it does have some difficulty to it. And you do get to kind of experience it once, maybe twice. I mean, you know, Supergiant games, they do a whole thing where they always do modifiers to make their games harder, as opposed to adding different levels or really changing it. And I think where, you know, maybe Slay the Spire or Monster Train definitely does vary is that the fact that, like Mr. X was saying, there is no single run that's going to be the same, whereas opposed to Hades, the only thing that's going to be different is the weapon you brought in and maybe some of the boons you get, but even sometimes you're going to get the same ones anyways. So for me, it's just really all about the story, honestly. I gotta say that much. And I don't know if anyone else played Hades or anyone else play Hades?
No,
I played Hades
Oh, okay. What'd you think I had?
for like 3 hours, I think. It's pretty good for the 3 hours that I played.
Why did
Okay.
you stop
I
playing it?
like the gameplay loop then.
Why did you stop playing it after 3 hours?
Ooh.
Oh, because
Valid.
there's so many games I haven't played.
Yeah, like you're not even done Ryza. I remember you're like, I refunded.
I
like,
haven't
yeah, you're
done
like, I'm
Ryza
gonna finish
too,
Ryza,
but-
and then the next day you're playing Pirate Warriors for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
What,
He-
what
yeah,
are
yeah.
you doing?
Yeah. He told me one day, he was like, yeah, I just felt like playing Pirate Warriors. I saw it on sale and I
So-
thought I was like, what?
Here's the story. So I bought Cyberpunk 2077.
Uh-huh.
And then I
And it was-
played
it was
for
bugged.
like I played it like for like 5 hours, and then I said to myself, I'm gonna finish Ryza first. So I refunded Cyberpunk, and so I could play Ryza.
With the
And
main
then-
intention
and
And then
of-
the next day, Winter Cells come out, and I'm gonna buy Pirate Warriors.
You're
So
playing Pirate Warriors. You didn't finish Code Vein. You didn't finish Doom.
And you
I
wanted
think.
me to get Code Vein. I think sometimes you just look. Remember, you were like before Fall Guys came out. You were like, oh man, you gotta get this Fall Guys, bro. It's so good, man. These Fall Guys, we're gonna be on it. We're gonna be playing these Fall Guys. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna be playing no Fall Guys.
Stop calling me out like this.
2 months later, 2 months later, you still playing Fall Guys, bro?
I still play.
Nah, I didn't touch that game in like 4 months. I'm sorry.
I played Fall Guys like 2 days ago. I played Fall Guys.
How many hours have you put
You
into
did?
Fall Guys?
You did?
Let me check. Hold
I
on.
thought it was game of the year, not roast of the year.
Yeah, this is just roasting me.
This is the roast of the year. I can't forget the greatest roast of all, though.
I played for like 40 hours of Fall Guys.
That's funny.
I gotta. First, we gotta give a special shout out to. Let me get the name right. No. Etty, just followed.
Su-
Thanks for the follow,
Sudan?
Etty.
Oh,
Oh, that's my co-host, dude.
There you go. Oh,
What's
oh,
up, AT?
oh, it says AT like a.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
80.
Yo,
That's my
80.
co-host.
Yo, 80, what's
Yo, what
up?
up,
You
80?
should follow me and talk VTubers in my chat.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna work on getting the actual podcast channel going. But yeah. I before we leave the roasting segment, I gotta roast one more thing. Yo, Root, freaking buy Kandagawa Jet Girls. You owe me. You owe me.
no.
You
Tell
owe
you
me.
what, tell you what, bud. Tell you what.
No,
I was
you
actually
don't tell me anything anymore.
I was
You
actually going through my wish list recently because the Steam sale started, right? And I was like, you know what? I gotta prune this list because I'm not gonna buy all these games. So I removed it from my wish list.
no.
dang.
Yeah,
Damn.
sorry, man.
I think this
I-
Steam sale. Our game is on discount right now. If you get it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two.
I
of
almost
my
bought it
games.
last time you were on the podcast.
Do you have a code?
We are though.
Do you have a code?
He's like, yo,
Look at
yo,
this
on sale.
shameless guy.
Yeah,
Look
get
at
some
this
more.
guy. Look at this
Yeah.
guy right here.
He's like,
Oh, yeah, you do
I
have
mean,
VR, yeah.
he's like, man, by code, I mean, free 99.
I still gotta get that VR headset, but
Your game is only VR, right?
Yeah, for now, but we're gonna
Yeah.
do PC version.
I don't have VR.
yeah. He's gonna make it
Same.
more accessible, and I guess we can. I'm gonna do one last thing about Hades, and then we can shift on over, I believe, to Yahya and his game
Wait.
of the.
We didn't
what?
get a chance to shit on Hades either.
Okay, go ahead.
The
Go,
alternative name is Hades Nuts, but you know. No.
Hades nuts.
Hades
You
nuts.
didn't even talk about Hades. You just roast me, dude.
Okay,
Come
no,
on.
You're right.
I'll tell you
You're
more
right,
about
you're
Hades
right,
from a
you're right.
roguelike master, but no, hit it up, Ninja.
Okay. I guess I'll go back to this wonderful Hades trailer.
Yeah, go back to the game you love so much, and you just abandoned like a child in a dumpster.
A child in a dumpster. But like, okay, so what I was saying is, honestly, if you are looking for a roguelite to play, and just in general, if you're looking for a fun game to go in and play, Hades is great. And I think if you want to learn even a little bit like of mythology in it, and I think it's not super hard on the mythology, but just kind of like the relationships between some of the gods and like how they do play up the relationships, and even like the fact that there are little side quests, if you want to call them that, but different storylines going on between the different characters. That's what I would say differs from maybe other roguelites. Is Hades is very heavy on story, fun story, and the fact that you can play the game. I've gone 40 runs so far, and the story is still going with each of these different characters, and I don't know how long it actually goes in terms of variations and what they're doing with their conversations, but I just gotta say, like, I'm looking forward to that. Now, when it comes to the repetitiveness of the game, I will say, yo, Supergiant, you gotta turn down some of these, like, do X amount of things X amount of times, because no one wants to play the game. Unfortunately, you have to play the game 9 times to get the full ending, which when you do it, it's not as bad, I guess, but it's...
9 doesn't sound too bad. Have you ever played Diablo 3?
No. How many is that?
Well, I mean, technically, I don't know. It's not that bad, but if you're playing D3, like really playing D3, you're just like you're doing the campaign over and over again. So
Well, that's just grinding to be the best that no one ever was.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
But you got the story in the first time. I mean,
You
playing
get the story
game,
the first time. That's
Okay,
true.
okay.
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
playing and winning 9 times.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Also, the 15 meta currencies. Don't do that.
There-
Supergiant. Don't ever do that again.
There
There was
are
this
a
one
lot.
again.
visual novel once which had over 400 endings.
400 ending? What
Yeah.
game is that?
What?
Some
Madness?
visual novel came out. It had a demo.
visual
and the
novel.
demo included like 30 endings.
I love how Ed just
You're like,
goes.
you better
some
give me a lot of
visual
those endings in
novel.
one shot. So it's like consumption amount. You don't want to eat the same thing every day.
That's true.
Forever.
I think Hades could have probably be about half the length, and then have like if it wants to do extra story stuff, I think that's fine. But just half the length for just the normal game itself, I think would have been good. But I'm honestly, like I said, I keep going back to it. I go into spells. I think it's one of those games where you can jump in, play it for 7 hours, 7 days straight, and then completely just leave it alone for a little bit, and then pick it up again like a whole month later and still enjoy playing it. And I think that's probably the most special thing about Hades.
Let me ask one thing about Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the hottest character in Hades?
Probably
Who is
Ares.
Who is it?
Who is?
Who is
The
hottest
hottest character.
The
yeah.
hottest
Who do you think
character?
is the hottest character on Hades?
Hottest
Like,
character. Okay. So I guess here's the thing. I wait. Do I
Oh,
say
it's the Hydra because it lives in the lava.
what? Not the Hydra. Not the Hydra. Okay.
Well,
No, it's
technically the
Atlas
hottest.
because he's underneath the earth.
He's holding me up.
Oh, but he's. Wait, is Atlas actually? All right, I'm done.
I
All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna head on out.
I will say my character is definitely Nyx. I'll go with Nyx.
Yeah. the
Oh
hottest
yeah,
character.
Nyx Mommy.
Nyx mommy. Nyx mommy.
Oh, Nick's mommy. But
I have
yes,
like a choice between
Hades,
Aphrodite
a great,
and
a
Nyx
great,
mommy.
a great intro to roguelikes. I'll say that, and it is a great flawed game.
Which everything is. Everything is flawed. We could get into The Last of Us Part 2, but I'm just playing. None of us have played
No,
it
you'll
completely.
get jumped if you do that.
I actually haven't even played it. I haven't played it.
I'm still at
Yeah,
the halfway
same.
mark. My goal is to start it over the New Year's break and then actually finish it, so I can actually find out. It seems like the last half of that game is where it just gets super real. I mean, the first half it's good. It's pretty real. I love the first half. But anyways, let's move on. Yahya, you got your game of the year. We're gonna move it. What is it?
Goat Simulator. I mean, Final Fantasy VII.
You say Job Simulator at first?
Job
I was gonna say
Simulator?
Goat Simulator.
Oh, God.
they said-
Oh, Goat
Oh, I thought you said
Simulator.
tabletop.
Okay. No, FF7. So that came out in April this year,
Remake.
I believe, and I think
Yes.
Root.
Just in time when we all had to work from home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Root, you took
Yeah.
a whole week off.
That-
no, 2 days off.
That and Animal Crossing. Those were the games. Were like, oh god,
Yeah.
thank God there's
Animal
something here
Crossing
for us to do.
Yeah, go ahead. Spill your
so
guts over
Final
FF7.
Fantasy VII. I mean, for me, like since I was young, I mean, my first experience was with Final Fantasy 9, and well, anyways, jumping ahead. So Final Fantasy 7, I played every game around Final Fantasy 7 except the original one because I saw that one trailer in 2005 with the PS3 tech
Oh, the
demo.
PS3
of
tech
7.
demo?
Tech demo, yeah.
Oh,
And I was like,
yeah.
it's coming. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, you wanted to wait?
You waited 15 years.
Yes.
You waited 15 years.
You waited for so long.
But it was worth it. It was worth it because
Holy
they didn't
shit.
just remake it and make it look gorgeous. They also removed that terrible, I mean, not terrible, it's just not my taste for turn-based, and they added the awesome action RPG just like Kingdom Hearts and
I
Final
was gonna say
Fantasy
just like count.
It's amazing. It's so fun and like, the gameplay is really great, and I think it's a great upgrade from the ATV
Jesse's on
system.
screen.
And yep.
Continue.
And for me, because I haven't played the original one, I felt the story was really cool. Later on, after I finished remake, which is not the whole game remade, it's just first part of the game, just even like 15% or 10% of the original game. And then I went back to play the old one, and then I realized everybody who was complaining about like the story parts, and I realized like, damn, they just put out a lot of filler into the game. But the thing is, I feel like, I mean, the people who like the original game, who played the original game, they still have that game. For this one, it's for new people, like many people who want you introduced to the game. And if it was just that original part without the filler, it would have been a very short game. And I don't feel like the fillers are bad. Like all those extra characters they added, they had like they fleshed them out, and you see like a lot of people are like big fans now of all those new side characters. Like here you can see this cool dude jumping around.
No
like,
one follows that dude. No one
and
follows
also
that dude.
the sexy lady at the Wall Street.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, she get it.
Did you guys
at
play
Wall Street.
7? Did you guys play the remake?
Yeah, I
Yes.
played the
Which
remake.
mustache
Yeah.
did you get?
I
Sorry, which one?
refuse. I refuse
Which
to play the
hand
remake.
massage
It's
did you
all
get?
done.
I got the luxurious one.
Yeah, same.
Wait, which one?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
which
and
part?
then
Where?
I just like recorded that and like put that on repeat as I went to bed.
Oh my lord.
Wait,
It's
what?
hilarious because like Cloud comes out of the
Oh, you're talking about
yes,
the
that's called post nut clarity. Yeah.
yeah,
what-
and he's just like looking at his hands, and
Yeah.
like Aerith is like, the fuck is
Okay,
wrong with
okay.
you?
So what
Yeah.
happened was Cloud got a back. Was it a hand rub? Is that what it was called? What
It's
was
a
she?
hand massage.
Yeah, she was
Hand
getting.
massage.
He got
Just
a hand
normal
massage. And
yeah.
depending on which one you pay for, which option you pay for, Cloud comes out. Like I think I got the luxurious one too.
Comes
And
out
he just-
shook.
Well, it's more the fact that I don't think you could ever imagine Cloud making those sounds like
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I have
ooh.
for 15 years.
for 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like I'm the only one who haven't finished Final Fantasy VII.
You haven't
here.
finished it? Wow.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't
just-
finished it.
I'm just choosing not to play it until the whole
Yeah.
thing is
Oh,
done.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah,
the
I
whole.
got you, I
I
got
want
you.
Final
You'll be-
Fantasy 7. Yeah,
you'll
I'm
be
waiting
dead.
to 2030. No, I'm waiting for 2030 and the PS
2020.
PS7 or PS6.
2030.
The PS6. When the PS6 comes
The
out, I
I
get
mean, you're
Final
not
Fantasy 7
far off. I
complete.
do think it's probably on the PS6, like the last version, like
The
last,
And I
installment,
play it on that.
yeah.
I'm just playing on the PC.
Do you think
It's
they'll
gonna be nice?
Do you think they'll touch
Yeah.
it up
Nice.
though by the very
What's
end?
that?
Because Square Enix, when they have a history, especially with Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts has how many different versions at the very end?
Oh,
Complete
final mix.
You mean Final Mix? Final Mix.
Kingdom Hearts
Final
one,
Mix,
Kingdom Hearts one,
final
Final
mix.
Mix.
For real
Kingdom
this
Hearts
time, man.
January.
For real this time, I swear to God, this is the
3.5.
last.
Final Mix
Yes.
two.
Actually, final mix.
3.5 complete
Oh,
X.
that's not even
X-
worse. It's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Even on-
Final Chapter 4, like
No, 2.5.
Even on
See,
Kingdom
hold on.
Hearts,
So
3.7,
silence,
3.75
silence,
for a while.
everyone. This is exactly the kind of confusion that game brings on this podcast, and that's why we.
Even on Kingdom Hearts 3, they throw
we're gonna,
the they throw
we're gonna
the
get
player too.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
7.2, Final Fantasy 7.2 plus the Wu-Tai stories.
Wu-Tang.
the Wu-Tai stories.
The
Don't get hit.
We're gonna get Final Fantasy
Don't
7
get
Wu-Tang
hit.
Chronicles, which
Yeah,
would be the most lit, aka the Naruto Final Fantasy. It's gonna be great.
They shall make that. They shall make that.
So
It's gonna be
yeah, I gotta ask you when it comes to recommending. You said that this game was for new fans,
Lord.
and it's kind of divisive for older
Definitely.
fans.
like the older fans, it's with every new game. They like even when they adapt like movies from books to movies, it's not like what people firstly experienced. So it's not going to be the same thing. And I mean, the company, I understand their feeling when they were making it. They want to try new things, and especially like also they want to try new concepts and new ideas for both gameplay and story.
Mhm.
And so for people who are into these changes they did, they're trying something really crazy. I don't want to spoil anything, but like
Yeah.
once you play
Yeah.
it, like it encouraged. I mean, I wouldn't have played the original one, but by playing the remake, they did something with the story where it made me want to go and play the older one. And
Yeah, I was super pumped for the remake when I was going through it because I was excited because I mean, spoiler alert for the remake. When they say remake, they actually mean it. So like when I finished remake, I was like, holy shit, I have no idea what's gonna happen, and that's a good thing. Because if I already knew what was gonna happen because I played the original, I would be probably less excited. But now that I don't know what's gonna happen, I can look to it like it's actually a brand new game.
That's true.
Are we going
That's
into
true.
spoilers?
No.
No,
It's
no,
not.
wait, no. We
Because
for people waiting
If
7
you do, I'm
years.
gonna find
Yeah,
you.
okay.
For
I
people
got
waiting
waited
7
years.
I mean,
Yeah,
you waited
so-
15, Yahya. So
Mario dies.
Yeah, Mario
Mario
died.
died.
Mario
yeah.
dies.
Yeah.
Sephiroth comes in, and
The
Mario
final battle
dies.
was between Mario and Sephiroth.
Mario and Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Is Mario shirtless? I mean,
But
it's
you
no
can, but Minecraft Steve is the summon.
Yes.
Bruh,
Oh,
and he just builds around Sephiroth and seals him.
But I mean, when I played the game, like even though it took them 5 years to make, the amount of detail they put in each environment and like how you interact with the people and like all the hidden stuff, really
Yeah.
fun. Like it felt very alive, and you go around and so many small things they put in. Like there's a whole like K-pop like dancing scene.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
I still
I
think
was
that's a better
playing
rhythm game than some.
And they even top it on more. Right after that, you get the feel like dressed up like girl Cloud. And
It's.
oh my God,
I mean, I think
we
that
were
they
we
did.
were waiting for that.
They did exactly what I hope a lot of people wanted them to do, and I know some people didn't. But what I gotta say is, like, when we talk about that ending, and which we're not, I literally I know Root was like doesn't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
found
pretty
myself
pumped for it, yeah.
like fanboying or girling. I was just like, oh
Yeah.
my good, did they just oh my good. I
I'm
was
pretty-
literally
I'm pretty
sitting
pumped
there.
for the
Is,
next
is that
game.
your
And
reaction? Is that
watching
your
Mix
reaction?
Millions is like theories videos. So
Yes.
much, such a
Yeah,
joy.
yeah. I'm excited for the
And
next.
Yeah,
that
Tifa
was
is
my
hot.
reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
Tifa
was
is
my
my
I'm
reaction.
honestly probably gonna buy the game again when it comes out on PC because I have a PS4 Pro. I was playing on PS4 Pro, and the game runs fine. I want to say it runs. The game is a good game, but in terms of performance, it's fine. It's like
Yeah.
30 frames per second locked, and it's not even a full 4K. It's like a little bit under 4K. Just to keep it at 30 frames, and it has really bad pop in for textures and stuff like that.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
played
like
on the
Probably
best
summer
PS4.
now,
It's
yeah.
PC version, probably summer.
But
See, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7.7 complete.
7.7
7.7 complete.
Deluxe edition.
I gotta
No,
say-
man, that's too
Final-
short for Nomura, man. It's got to be
Yeah.
like final mix until Ultimate Edition.
Yeah,
Undercut.
one
Yeah,
wing
2.5.
Angel edition. Yeah.
One
Oh, no, that's
Angel
perfect.
edition.
Well, yo,
That's
the one
perfect.
wing
You play as
Angel-
Sephiroth.
the steel box that would probably be clean as hell. I mean,
Yeah.
The One Wing
I
Angel
grab that.
edition, I would do that. I would get that.
I gotta ask this. Which girl do you like?
Oh, you know
Oh,
my
Jess-
girl.
Jessie.
You know my girl,
Jessie.
Jessie.
Yeah, Jessie's
Yeah,
the
Jessie.
girl. Jesse's the girl.
Like,
Jessie, yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, it's like Jesse's too clingy.
Oh,
everything
come on.
No.
turned out to be
Take
a
it
really
back.
annoying character. I thought she wasn't because I played Kai's Core and stuff. She's really annoying in this one. But yeah, I don't know. Like Tifa's more mature.
Oh.
All right,
Everyone gonna
we just
be Tifa.
dismissed right there. No. Seriously though, if Jesse wasn't in that game, I don't know what I would have done.
What would
Dang.
you do?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I like Jessie because
Because she was in the game. That's all. You
I
like her
know.
because she was in.
Ponytail.
I
it.
like Jessie because she was gonna make me a pizza.
the best
Yeah.
pizza. The best pizza.
Yeah.
Jesse. Oh, she's not
Come
dead.
on. Oh,
But,
Oh.
you know, my one word on the game, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate remake because it's a culmination of everything that they've been doing for the next gen. You know, hits and misses, and just condensed to bring a battle system that's just like makes me want to try it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad they changed the battle system.
Because you know,
Yeah.
we had 13's hour of play to actually get into the game,
Oh.
and then we go on to like 15, and we see the pluses, you know, the pros and cons of all those systems, and then you merge them all together, and like here's Square Enix going, all right, we think we cracked the formula, we're gonna put it into our best property.
The 7
Here
was
you
good
go.
actually.
It was
yeah.
really good.
I-
And
I was
Yeah.
surprised because it was by CyberConnect 2 at first, and then
they kicked them off
stopped
the
already.
project. Yeah.
because
I was
CyberConnect
crazy,
2 would have
worried
been
about that. But they
Circle,
pulled
circle,
it off.
circle.
They pulled it off like
Mhm.
in the end.
So I
That's-
mean, it makes me more
Mhm.
over for what was it, Final Fantasy 6? What's the newest one?
16?
16?
16.
It
Yeah.
gets-
Final
it gives me-
Fantasy 6.
It gives me hope. It gives me hope
Remake.
for the newer properties that they figured out what they want to do in terms of at least a battle system.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
I don't
see.
know.
We'll
16
see.
16 is by the 14 team. So
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a 14 team with the DMC guys, so we're getting Final Fantasy to
And
make
the
right.
DMC
So
guys,
let's
yeah.
go.
in the DMC guys. That sounds pretty hype right there.
No, we're gonna get Virgil in that game.
Oh man, and I guess moving on, and we can kind of come back to that a little bit later. But moving on, next up, Root. I think it's you or Ehe. Who wants to go? Who wants to do it? Who wants to do it?
I can go first.
Root,
No, I can go first.
No,
Uh-huh.
you do it.
Ehe.
Yo,
do
fight
it.
to death. Fight
No,
to
you
death
do
for
it.
it.
No. All right. So I haven't played that many games this year because I've been watching VTuber.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. V. I mean, you are
So
Mr.
that's-
V. Tuber.
Yeah. But I got the big Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of Elusive Age. Is that the title?
That's,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
the
It is.
subtitle.
Yes.
Echoes of Elusive Age as the Switch version. That game come out like last year, but I only played it this year, and also the port for the Switch version just come out like a couple of weeks ago, right?
PC and PS4. Yeah.
PC and PS4.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Xbox, too, I think.
And
Xbox.
Hey,
Xbox.
oh yeah, Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Xbox, dang.
Yeah, it's basically a turn-based fantasy JRPG. I'm just weak for that kind of game. And the story is like compelling to me, and I don't know. What should I say? It's JRPG.
It's a
I just like
classic.
JRPG. It's the classic. Yeah, and it's Dragon Quest. It's like the cookie cutter JRPG.
Have
And,
you?
you know,
Yeah, pretty much.
and Toriyama, you know, just throwing his arm.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama, and the art is good. It's like gorgeous.
It's Toriyama, yeah.
It's
so
Toriyama.
Like, hey, it's Goku, but hey, it's Goku.
It's Goku.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's Goku,
Hey,
but
it's
where's Goku?
legally distinct Goku. Hey, it's legally distinct. You know, everyone else.
I mean, have you played any of the previous Dragon Quest series or in the series or?
No, this is my first Dragon Quest.
Okay. And
I played the
yep.
demo like last year, and the demo is like 10 hours long.
Yeah, it's a long demo.
Damn.
So
That's
I've
not a
already-
demo.
Yeah, it's 10 hours long.
That's a.
And you get to like keep your progress when you buy the full game.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
heard
that-
it takes
that
a while to get
Yeah.
into the game. So like that 10 hours is actually kind of a help to you.
The first
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
is
yeah.
free, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess recommending it to anyone, what would you say if you want to kind of sales pitch it to someone, go play Dragon Quest 11? What would you tell them?
If you want to play an old school JRPG, definitely pick up that game because that game have like the 2D mode.
S does, yeah.
Yeah,
The one that's-
SFD,
yeah.
yeah.
Which is the
2D mode
Switch.
is like dungeon crawler thing.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool actually. So the 2D mode was the version that you would have gotten in Japan if you bought the original on 3DS.
Okay.
And the 3DS version never left Japan, actually.
Oh,
Really?
Oh.
And then when S came out on the Switch, they combined the PS4 version and the 3DS version, and you could switch between the two modes.
Oh,
And that was the main appeal of S. And then when they got a release like last month on PS4 and PC and Xbox, now those platforms can also enjoy the 2D mode for the first time.
I think there's a demo too for those platform, right?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to switch to 2D mode in the demo.
Oh yeah.
You're not allowed to. Yeah.
Okay. But wow, I mean, I think this year we had some really solid JRPGs. I mean, counting
definitely.
this, Ryza 2, and then was it Secret of Mana or Sword of Mana? Which one did you play?
Secret of Mana.
Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana. There we go. Trials of Mana. There we go.
Trials.
Trials.
The newest one.
Trials.
Remake.
Remakes was good.
And we
think.
started off this year with Tokyo Mirage Station.
Oh yeah, the re-release on Switch. The one it's a Wii U game actually. But
What's it
yeah.
called?
It's a Wii U
Yeah,
game, yeah.
I got the Wii U version actually.
Yeah.
So was it called FE Encore? No.
Yes.
Sharp FE. I have it behind me on the shelf here.
Sharp
FE.
FE.
Something
Sharp.
fucking weird. Yeah.
Sharp. It is Sharp FE
Sharp FE
Encore.
Encore, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
expecting a totally different game when they said they're gonna make like a crossover with Fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Shin
know, I
Megami
know.
Tensei
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Fire
yeah.
Emblem, yeah.
Yeah,
What-
I
I
was
mean-
like, let's go,
Like,
and then it's like
Idols.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
I was
What?
watching him play and I was like,
Yeah.
It's the wait what game that still works?
Yeah.
Let's be real honest. It's the wait what? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
all
I
right.
liked it, but I don't think I liked it.
you didn't like that
That
song at the
much.
end, bro?
I like
that
it. but I
song?
don't
Like
think I like
fire,
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's that's my
That was
People
yeah,
The game
watch
mode
it,
is
yeah.
just for that. That game is good.
50,
So now-
50 hours to hear that song.
That was like
50 hours to hear that song.
that was
What
like
I need now
honestly.
is like a VTuber based Shin Megami Tensei game. It's gonna happen.
They
no,
should do that. They should-
there's a Neptunia game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's bad, but you can get it.
I own it.
I know you own it.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I
Yeah.
say
I
no.
saw the game, but it's not good at all.
yeah, it's not good.
I mean, it's a Neptune game, so yeah.
It's a
what do you
Neptunia
expect?
game. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
What is this? Something Heart? Compile Heart?
It's Combat Heart, right?
Yeah, That's hit and miss company, fam. Mostly miss.
Mostly miss, but yeah.
Hit
I
and
would
miss
say so.
company, mostly miss. Oh,
Mostly.
man.
I
That's the-
honestly, not kidding. Like, I bought a couple of Combat Heart games because I like the art. I like how it looks. I think it looks really like anime, right?
Mhm.
So I keep buying these games. 'Cause I'm like, oh, maybe this will be the one. And I don't think I've ever been like, oh, that was. That
I
was
mean,
worth
I mean,
it.
like
That was
you
good.
did get your, Ryza kind of with the Atelier
Ryza's not a
series.
Combat Heart game.
I know it's not a couple
it's
hard
not.
game, but
Yeah,
but
that's
you
why.
you bought the
It's not.
previous ones and you weren't exactly enthralled by them. You weren't completely
Yeah, I guess so.
hating
That's
them,
fair.
but it was
Yeah.
it's the one moment that proves that Compo Heart one day you will get it.
Maybe they need their own
I mean,
protagonist that looks like Ryza. Yeah.
Protagonist. Yeah.
I mean, that'd not be 100% thirst. But that's not here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Ed, do you have anything else you want to say about Dragon Quest? Does anyone else want to say anything about Dragon Quest? I mean, we're not in a rush or anything like that, so.
I mean, if you like to see where a lot of all the RPGs got their not inspiration, but Dragon Quest is the OG.
Dragon is
I mean,
the OG.
I
Well,
mean,
there's Ultima.
Yeah, well,
Dragon
yeah.
Warriors?
Ultima,
yeah, but
isn't the
That's
RPG,
the
but
OG.
yeah, that is
also is the OG.
The OG.
Yeah.
Like the overworld system, that's from Ultima.
True. But if you play some games, later games like Yakuza Like a Dragon,
Yeah, that game's
that
good.
Yeah,
one leans
that game-
heavily on
Heavily
Dragon Quest
inspired
4.
by Dragon Quest. Yeah.
That game
I mean,
is real good. That
all
game's good.
other RPGs, but yeah, you can tell Homeboy was playing that quest.
I
He was
wish I
playing
could
that
play that
quest.
game.
You will
damn
be
it,
able to
Sony.
one day.
Damn it,
Just-
Sony.
Just import it, man.
I don't know.
You
I mean,
English.
it's available for the PS4 here, but
Mhm.
it's not on the Steam version. I want to play the PC version.
One
You
day.
need to
Have they fixed-
like
have they fixed
VPN or
these
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
week's sponsor is ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
We
And also, we haven't talked about P4G surprise reveal.
Oh yeah, from Alice,
Yeah.
right?
From
Yeah,
Atlas.
yeah.
Which is another big hit. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get your game of the year, and then after that, we're gonna go back around, and not in like a roundtable format or anything. We're just gonna kind of like open discussion, just talk about other games that we didn't mention that we played this year that we all liked. But Root, what's your discussion? Not discussion, but
What's your discussion?
what's your game of the year?
Discussion.
What's your pick?
And your
Uno.
concussion.
Yeah, Uno Flip. I honestly,
Uno
the
Flip was
new-
dark.
The mechanic involving the dark side was totally fresh and brand new.
It was.
We-
I
we lost ourselves in the dark side. It's insane.
Y'all hating that darkness. Y'all eat it up. You
I don't
know
know.
what?
I had a hard time picking a game of the year actually because I played a bunch of games this year, but I don't think I like finished. Well, that's not true. I finished a bunch of games in 2020, but I don't know if one was like, oh, that was the game for me.
Okay.
I actually was gonna pick FF7 Remake as well, but I didn't want to double up on the same game.
You didn't want to double dip.
Yeah.
Double
so I don't know. I think I have to give it to AI Somnium Files, even though it came out in
Ooh.
2019. I only finished it in 2020.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The game
I
is super
forgot.
good.
It's on sale now too.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's basically like a visual novel, more or less. Has a ton of reading or a ton of listening, I guess, because there's a lot of voice acting in it. But I would liken it to like a visual novel. If you guys have ever played like the Zero Escape series, that's the same director. So he used to work at Spike Chunsoft, and then he left to form his own company.
And Danganronpa too, right?
Right. Danganronpa is a different director, actually.
Oh really?
Ah,
Yep.
more you know.
Yeah.
But it's that same genre of like visual.
Exactly.
Visual novel,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you guys have played Danganronpa before, Danganronpa is the same kind of thing. It's like a murder mystery visual novel, but Danganronpa is like a little more lighthearted. It has way more like weird ass wacky moments.
It has waifu.
And it has, oh sure, I guess. Zero Escape is like in the same vein, but it's way more grounded. It still has its wacky moments, like don't get me wrong, but it's a tiny bit more grounded, and I would say it's a little more disturbing in terms of like the murders. Like Danganronpa has tons of murders in it,
But they're
but they're kind of like wacky murders, like someone getting strapped to like what is it, like a
Rocket.
Oh,
yeah,
the
like
punishments.
like a rocket or something like that. But Zero Escape is just straight up like someone's getting decapitated with a chain. Actually murdered.
I saw some of that murder. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Is the blood still purple?
Yeah, the blood. No, the blood is blood in Zero Escape.
Okay.
Blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
blood is- yeah.
I forget in Danganronpa the blood is pink
It's
Yes,
Even
pink or
in the
pink or
game,
purple.
or was it only in the anime?
No, in the game as well.
in the
Oh,
game
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
It
like,
is-
is that a
it's-
setting?
It was
Like,
for
what-
stylized. Yeah, it's stylized. But so the director of Zero Escape left Spike Chunsoft, and then like he went on to make this game. So I think this is his first game after Spike Chunsoft. It is still published by Spike Chunsoft,
Okay.
Ah,
but
I was
don't.
like, wait, what?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
that was
earlier in the
weird.
trailer. I was like, why
Yeah.
does it say Spike Sunshine?
Spike
Sunshine
Chunsoft.
Sauce?
He's like, we
Spectrum.
still own you.
Actually, maybe this was the last game he made before leaving.
That would make
Might
more
be
sense,
the case,
right?
yeah.
Because that would be awkward. It's like, yo, I left, and Spike Chunsoft was like, no, you
Yeah,
didn't.
this could be the last game he made at Spike Chunsoft. But anyways, he's not at the company anymore. But it's the same director as Zero Escape, so it's a murder mystery visual novel, super good. I don't know what to explain about it really. So you're trying to figure out like this murder mystery by
This bear.
yeah. So it sounds fucking crazy. Look, I
Yo.
know.
Yeah,
I
why
know
is there
that
a
looks
bear with
fucking weird.
mental in
we
the
checking
background?
now.
Mental lock number 4?
It makes sense in context because this isn't.
It makes
makes
sense in
way more sense in
context.
context.
She's walking on the icy
Yeah.
floor now, bro. This is getting a little.
It's
It
tiny
makes
on the-
way more sense in
Wait,
context.
now we're
Trust
on
me.
waifu? Okay.
Right.
Oh,
So-
she slipped.
in order to like solve a mystery, you're like diving into someone's subconscious to verify like what their memories are, to see what they saw.
Psychonauts.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Psychonauts.
Yeah.
Psychonauts Inception.
So what you're seeing?
What
on
happened
screen-
to Psychonauts 2?
That's coming. It's just getting delayed.
Yeah.
Oh,
delayed.
it's coming. Okay.
Until forever. So what you're seeing right now in the trailer here, this is someone's subconscious. Like this is their dream.
He
They're
got
dreaming,
stabbed.
they're dreaming all of this, right?
Okay.
But
So
you're
it does make sense. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
And you just
Kingdom
got
Hearts.
shanked.
Yeah. So you're diving
Dream
into
drop
someone's
distance.
like you're diving into their dream to find clues from what they saw at the moment.
Oh, this is actually getting me interested.
Yeah. So, and there's multiple paths if you guys ever played Zero Escape. So like if you follow one route, it's like okay, there's an open end or something, but you'll find like a clue in one route. Like let's say for example, like the password to a bomb, and in that route, you'll like die.
It's a game that requires meta knowledge from
Yeah.
different failures.
Exactly.
Oh,
And then once
sweet.
you learn like the password from that route, you jump back in time and you can follow the route and be like go down a different set of options, and then you'll discover more information until you eventually you'll do all the routes and you have all the knowledge you need to do the one true path where less people die as opposed to everyone dying.
Oh, okay. Where less people die.
So could you argue that these kind of games are in a sense a similar like a roguelike where you got to play through different paths in order to get to one end
Yeah, I guess so. You literally need to play this game or not. There's only one
multiple
ending,
times,
but you have to do all the routes to get to the real ending. Yeah.
but it isn't tedious because each one's different.
I see you trying to
Yeah,
get on these
yeah.
Hades. These.
Supergiant, take notes.
Yeah.
Super J.
Anyways.
Oh, and it's on sale right now on Steam.
Yeah,
Yes.
for Winter Soldier.
Which
I gotta say,
yep,
like,
yep.
when I started playing this game, I couldn't stop playing. It was like 3 in the morning.
You
And
yeah.
I would get to like the end of a route, and I'm like, here we go. I'm gonna get some closure. And then it's like surprise murder twist, and I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Was that bear
Yeah,
part of the tryst?
I'm gonna
It's
get, I
like-
thought you
the
said, I'm
bear
gonna
part?
get some sleep. Nope.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm gonna get to the end of this route, and then it's like this fucking thing happens, and I'm like, well, now I have to keep playing. Like, I can't go to bed now. So
And
like,
I remember you saying that on the podcast where we talked about this game.
yeah, it's really good.
and-
It's really good. Yeah.
It actually got me to get I think I got the Zero Escape series when just like the trilogy of those games.
Yep.
And yeah, if you definitely want to check out one of these games, I think that they each have their own little different style, which Root just talked about how Danganronpa is one way, and the Zero Escape series is another way in terms of how they're grounded. And then this has its own kind of thing. This one is I think because it's not so much like how would you say like 2D? Like I feel like it's more interactive. Is with that?
It has like
or
weird
more-
quick time events,
Okay.
and the puzzles are way more action based. So the puzzles, when you dive into a memory, you have a set amount of time to examine that person's dream, and every time you start walking or do an action, you lose time. It costs time to do those things,
Okay.
So-
and like
Is this-
and once you run out of time, you have to exit the subconscious, and you have to try again if you didn't get all the clues.
Is
So it's
this
like way more
anime Heavy
action-based.
Rain?
I actually never played
Heavy Rain.
Yeah, but
Jason.
You never played Heavy
Never
Rain.
played Heavy Rain.
You should played it on stream.
is that the one where you have to call for your son repeatedly?
Yeah. Yes, you have to press
yeah.
X to Jason. Jason.
Yeah,
Jason.
Press
Son.
X to Jason, right? Press X to Jason.
Son.
You have to press X to Jason.
Press
That's also
X to
on sale
Jason.
right now for about. I
Yeah.
think they're both for $10. And if you want to pick up Ni no Kuni, if you're looking for another RPG,
I would
that's out
say
of nowhere.
just the first one.
Ascension Files feels like less linear than Danganronpa because Danganronpa is pretty linear.
Oh, Danganronpa is linear, 100%. There's only one.
100%. That's only one path. Yeah.
Only one path. But Zero Escape and Ascension Files have branching paths, and you need to do at least like 4 of them.
And they keep
Alright.
up with them pretty well, right? That's the one thing I
Yeah.
like about those
Yeah.
branching paths. It's like, okay, here's what you did, and here's what led you to here. How many steps backward do you want to go? I
Yeah,
really
you can see.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
there's like the tree, and it's like this is where your choice split, and you can just jump back to that point, and then like do the other one.
All right, you convinced me. I'm gonna bait.
It's
And,
a good intro
play
to
two
the,
and
to
two
the visual
play 2
novel.
hours of it, right?
Yeah, it's really good. I was so hooked on it. I just couldn't stop playing for like 3 days.
And there we go. So we got some of those things, and I don't know. I guess we'll just hop on into just whatever we want to talk about. It's like whatever we want to talk about. What are the
Who's
games you
eating
want
right
to?
now?
Whatever games you want to
eating?
mention. Somebody's eating.
All Someone broke the rule.
Somebody broke the rule. You know what that means.
Be right back.
What?
Come into someone else's room, be like, you know what you did, pay what you owe.
So what are some of the games that maybe weren't your game of the year per se, but things that you want to give shout out to that you played and you really enjoyed? Yeah, you got any?
Yes.
Oh,
I got one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for it.
yeah, go for it.
So
Go for it.
it's not a new game, but it's a update to a game. It's Untitled Goose Game.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Goose multiplayer? Goose
Yo,
Go?
when-
Yeah,
Yo,
double
yo.
goose.
They added a
double
co-op
goose.
mode, and when I played that with my wife, I was like, "Damn! This should have been the main game because one goose messing with the people. That's just like a small troublemaker. Two is just complete chaos. Like this guy's stealing, this guy's shouting at him, this guy is just it's hilarious. It's so funny.
People in this Goose Game. So people in these
So when
Goose
is Goose
games.
getting a Smash?
Oh, yeah.
oh, it's
yeah.
Probably.
Goose
I'm
should
sure there's a
be
mod
his
already.
name.
Yeah, they should put him in. I mean, Minecraft Steve is in, so anything.
So
goes.
I mean,
Anything's
a
fine.
bird with a
Everyone,
knife.
everyone.
A bird with
They
a
are
knife.
soon running out, so he's got to be next.
Peace was never an option. Booms. And the winner is, and he just walks off. He's even on the
He'll like,
Doesn't even care.
he'll like steal part of the UI and walk away.
yes, he just take a little piece, and the winner, hey, and just takes the mic and walks off.
Yeah.
Imagine his abilities. He can just take people's weapons. That would be awesome.
We were really gonna put
Oh,
Goose in
man.
Smash, aren't we? Let's put that Goose
Why
in
not?
Smash.
Why not? Minecraft Steve is
Minecraft
in it.
Minecraft Steve's
Yeah.
broken
I-
to anyone's hopes.
I love how like
reality.
Minecraft Steve is just like the
I
lot that's like
remember when they announced that, I'm like, here we go, a new Smash fighter, and it's like Minecraft Steve, and I was like,
Dude,
just
and the
about,
internet
just
broke
streamed it,
and
dude.
Twitch
I,
just
yeah, I
broke.
streamed
I
it.
streamed it. I was just about to like just stand up and walk away. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Are any of us
so
playing?
funny. I kept
Your
laughing
face
at
was
it.
just literally the bruh me, just bruh, and you
Yeah,
just
I
like
quit.
walk
I
out.
quit this industry. Goodbye.
But I mean, are any of us
Punch the
playing
self-destruct
Smash?
button.
Is the question?
Yeah.
Is anyone playing Smash still? Like
Nah,
among
I'm,
us?
wait- I'm waiting for
No.
Final Fantasy. I mean, not Final Fantasy. Smash Ultimate. Smash Ultimate Complete.
I'm waiting for
don't think
Sora
I'm
to join.
See, that's
Oh, from
Man,
you.
I'm waiting for
I mean, I was
Riku-
super happy when Sephiroth
Riku
was
to
added.
join.
How many
Fix that
Square
for you.
Enix do they need? Square Enix rep
No,
do they
you're
need?
asking. The question you're asking is how many Fire Emblem
The-
characters? Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Step back from that. It's all about the Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
definitely-
Oh,
But I mean, I think the
this-
problem
this-
is like,
Disney's not gonna let them use Sora,
yeah,
I think.
There's a skit from Mega 64 where he like goes in the future and he asks about Smash characters and he's like, yeah, the new Smash character Dante, and he's like, whoa, from Devil May Cry? He's like, no, Dante's a shopkeeper from Fire Emblem.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the intro for Sephiroth before he came out, and I saw that cut, I was like, "Yo, is that Virgil?" No.
No,
Okay.
it's
No,
not
no,
Virgil.
no.
It's not
Yeah.
Virgil.
Yeah,
Yo,
I thought it was like
Yo,
Trunks.
when that cut him in half, I was like, "Yo, that look kind of like a Judgment cut." No, okay.
Yo, no,
right.
that's not.
no.
Many people were
That's
shouting in the
nah.
streams. They were like, "Is that Trunks?" Because how he cut like
Is it- that's
Freezer.
why.
Bruh.
Yeah, someone
It's
said
a
it's
Trunks.
Trunks.
Someone's high.
And I was like, what
Someone's
did he
high,
stop
yo.
doing?
Why would they pick Trunks over Goku? That's the
For real.
No,
They're
it
like-
should be like Yamcha or something.
Yamcha.
There's
Bruh.
Where he just
Yamcha-
dies, like his
Yamcha
smash is
Cyberlord
to get buried.
Cyber.
His smash is
man.
just get buried.
laugh so
Just
hard.
put, what's his name? Saturn? Is it?
Oh, Mr.
Saitama.
yeah.
No, yeah. Seriously, what if One Punch Man Saitama just came up and
I
then
mean,
would he just whack
He'd be
people?
great. He'd be a great assist
Freaking-
trophy. He comes in, he punches you, and then he has to go grab a shopping list. Go for shopping.
What
He
happened
rolls
to
out.
that One Punch Man game?
It did come out.
Yeah, that freaking
It's
One
out.
Punch
It
Man.
came out. It came
It was
out.
in the top fighting games in the Game of the Year's awards. Like, why is it here?
Oh, in the Keeley Awards, right? In the
You're
Keeley
right,
Awards,
you're right.
it was there.
It's a
It
funny
was
It's on
there.
the
premise,
Game
I'll say
Award for
that.
best fighting game. of
They-
the
The
year.
game
they-
is funny because, like, basically when Saitama appears in the game, it's one punch. He wins.
But I think
What?
you have to like wait X amount of time before
Yes.
you can
Yeah,
use
yeah,
that
yeah.
one
So the
punch.
game
Like it
is
has
you
to
wait
build
till
up.
he arrives.
Well, or you can just play like a fighting game and get legitimate KOs before it gets there. It's
I
a
mean,
pretty hot
I saw
minute.
one clip where they both waited for Saitama to arrive, and they both appeared at the same time, and they were just like, "Boo!"
Yeah, he just basically.
It just goes
fighting
full
game,
anime.
right?
It goes full anime.
It
with
goes
the full
full
punches and
anime.
everything. I was like, oh my god, it really did. I was like, well then.
I
You,
gotta say,
want to see an anime like fighting scene, like fighting game? You want to look at Project M Smash.
Oh, Project
Oh,
Smash.
yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen
I
those
thought you-
videos.
I thought you were going to say
Days,
Under
those
Night
guys
in
were
Birth
crazy.
Imagine
EXLF.
Ultimate made a mode for that.
Um,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Please do it.
Nintendo would sue them.
but
No. I'm saying no.
if
Nintendo already
Nintendo
did.
made it,
No, Nintendo
Nintendo made it.
Oh,
yeah.
if
Because
Nintendo
you-
made it.
you have
or
to
them would sue them.
Yeah.
You have to remember,
Sue them.
Nintendo sues people, tells them to take it down, and then makes it like a year
And then
later.
they make it.
all
that,
what
happened
companies
to,
do.
that happened to Super Mario 35, right?
Yeah, Mario 35.
Mario 35,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Samus Returns was taken down. Metroid 2, people were remaking that. They took it down. They stole it. Well, they reclaimed it.
they
Let's
reclaimed
just say they
it.
reclaimed it. They reclaimed their
World of
property. and
Warcraft
said,
Classic.
it's
They
like,
had
oh,
all
you
those
like
custom
this?
servers.
You like this? We'll make this. Thank you. Your work was appreciated.
And then it's not better.
Sleep.
It's like it has all these other problems with it.
It's like the
Oh,
light
man.
version.
But
Yeah.
for shout outs of games that I did throw time in. So this year I threw in 174 hours of Monster Train, but I did throw a lot of time as well in One Step from Eden, my other shout out that
Okay.
we were talking about.
Nice,
That
nice.
was only
Nice.
if you like Mega Man Battle Network and you like a quick experience in terms of roguelikes, that's a quick jam to pick up. Not gonna lie.
There you
I
go. And it's on
want
sale now
a new
too.
Metal Gear Acid game.
Metal Gear.
I don't think we're
Nah.
ever getting that.
Was that
ever.
the visual novel one?
That
No,
was the
totally
3D
No, no. It
PSP.
was a
Oh,
card
no,
game.
that's-
It was a
that-
third
that's-
party
that-
game.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
what was the visual novel?
That was a
Oh,
deck
it's a
builder.
cards.
It was a deck builder. It was a deck builder.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Along
really
with,
liked,
Chain
I
of
really liked
Memories.
it.
I think those were around the same time. If I
Chain of Memories was GBA. Metal Gear Acid was
Yeah.
PSP.
what's PSP?
but they did a remake.
But how
They
much
did a
remake?
time
remake.
in
Yeah,
between
Chain of
them?
Memories.
Yeah.
I guess because I
2007.
played them really close to
Yo.
each other.
I'm still hoping that some indie company does a spiritual successor to Rechain of Memories, or even the first one, because that deck
I'm on
builder
it.
action game,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it,
yeah,
man.
yeah, on it, yeah.
You know
Do
what
it,
to
man.
do. Just zeros.
It was good.
Put your zeros up, man. Put your zeros in your summons. Kill them.
Just come fund my Kickstarter for $100,000. I get you that game.
As soon as we're
I don't
sponsored.
know, man.
As soon as we're
The last
sponsored, we'll do it.
100,000 Kickstarter, that Mighty Number 9 was a Mighty Number 0.
So my
Yeah, I'll
shout
work on the
out.
sequel.
Mighty number 10. Yeah.
Mighty Number 10.
I gotta say my
We did-
shout outs for games I sunk a lot of time into. Hollow Knight. I can't go anything without probably saying Hollow Knight, because that game, I think it came out last year or the year before last, and I gave it a shot and I fell in love with it. I love the characters, just like the platforming is so solid, and the fact that there's so much to do in it, and I would argue there's too much to do in it, but it kept me busy. And Hollow Knight, man, if you haven't played it, you need to go get yourself some Hollow Knight. Do some Hollow Knight.
It was
man.
free on Plus like last month. So I
Free
think-
on Plus, free on
Yeah.
Epic. If you haven't picked it up, I'm sorry for you, fam.
You
Just
gotta
wait.
pick it up. And
Wait till it
special.
goes
Free on
free.
Epic? When?
It was free on.
Oh,
yeah,
It
probably
was.
more, yeah.
Oh,
way
Epic-
back or something.
Epic throws out, those free games here and there.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's just this year, and then I think next year they're not going to be doing it anymore. Is what
They're
I
not
heard.
doing free games no more?
Yeah, no more free.
Oh, man.
I think there's no more free games next year. It was just this is the last year
Ah,
we get
that
our free
sucks.
games.
Well, no one's going to.
That's what I remember.
That's going to drop
I
off.
could be wrong.
That's going to drop off real quick.
yeah. You're right.
Dude, they give it's like a free game every week, and then like today, like this week for Christmas or whatever, it's like, hey, there's a free game every day of up until New Year's, I guess.
Yeah, they had
But-
Darkest Dungeon, Alien Isolation. It was wild.
They did.
Well,
They did.
it's-
And I
it
guess
was a good
my
run.
my joke shout out is Iconoclast. That game. I'm done.
Wow. That was the worst
You
joke shout out ever.
struggled.
You just
You
said-
struggled to that game.
I
Yeah.
struggled through the last part of the last half of that game. I struggled. Erica
I
might
still
be the
gotta play
worst.
it.
No, Erica was a good
Erica was
memory.
better.
Erica.
Yeah,
Erica
Erica's
should
your
not
shout
talk
out.
about
you should have
Erica.
I
You
should.
should
I
not talk about Erica.
One day I'm gonna make someone else play Erica. One day.
Dude, what
See?
happened to what's that game? The Eagle Erica.
The
Eagle
The
Wait,
streamer Erica game thing.
Oh, Gamer Girl?
Oh, Gamer Girl.
Gamer Girl.
You were
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
tell
What
me.
happened
to that?
You were supposed to tell me. Wait, you were supposed to buy that for me, and I was gonna stream it.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it didn't come out, dude.
Well, then,
I
that's
think
what
it
happened
was-
to it.
It was supposed to come out in 2020, but I think it might have canceled it. I don't know.
We'll
I think
find
they
out.
canceled it.
One
That's
day.
how bad it is.
It was September 2020. I think they either canceled it or delayed it.
The trailer is the most disgusting shit I ever seen.
No, the trailer is just normal.
It's so bad.
I mean, that genre of the
You said,
FM. So the genre is of these games is like that full motion video kind of
FMV,
make a decision, your own adventure kind of thing. And I will say, Erica, you could play it using your smartphone, or you could play it with a controller using the PlayStation, I think the touchpad, to make your choices and hover over things. It was so I played this game and I thought, okay, it seems like it'd be good. And it was, it's high definition, of course, it's shot really nice. It's not like some FMV game from way back in the day. It looks good, but it was so serious and the story made no sense. I mean, I guess it made sense in some parts, but it took itself too seriously. So following this up, we found a game called Death Come True, which I think is by the Danganronpa guy?
And the Zero Escape guy.
And the Zero Escape guy.
They combine forces.
They combine forces for a live action.
Yeah.
And
Lord.
And Ed was in the chat for that. We streamed the entire game. But yeah, you were there too.
For some of it.
And the thing was,
you cannot talk about that stream.
We can't talk about that stream because it might get taken down. Oh, it's already taken down. It's fine.
What,
but that game? No. It's just it's archived. But that game is fun. That game is good. That game was done right. And I want more games in FMV style to be a little bit quirky, a little bit serious, and be done like that. I thought it was fun. I had fun with that game. So shout out to that.
Good writers. Oh.
What?
Have you tried Super Seducer?
Oh, Super Seducer?
What?
I tried to make him play that game, but he doesn't trust me with it.
Wait, what?
Super Seducer.
Super Seducer.
It's probably a really funny thing to play on a stream.
Yeah, it's a funny game, and
it's all the wrong ways to approach a woman.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So messed up and weird. But it's kind of like teaching people like don't be weird.
But the sequel to Super Seducer is like a satire. Like the guy is basically in on the joke too.
Yes.
Wait, there's a Super Seducer too. Okay, guys, it is 63% off right now. It has a 9 out of 10 rating.
What?
Check out
Super Seducer too.
It's literally called
Give the sequel.
Super Seducer: How to Talk to Girls.
If only those
it's
were
$5. Well, anyone else got any shout outs? Anyone else got any shout outs?
I would say my shout out is Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, really?
It's a really good game. It's a really good looter shooter.
Uh-huh.
I would say it's a looter shooter and roguelike, yeah.
Told you roguelikes were big this year.
Yeah, roguelike is taking off this year.
Yeah, I was surprised with how well they transitioned
from 2D to
from 2D
to
3D. Yeah.
I mean, they took their sweet time to going through the early access, but it paid off. Like that was a good, transition from,
It just come up from early access this year, right?
Right.
It is.
That's the new gaming trend. You get to get in on the game, and that's risky because with some games, if they have a lot to work on, like Hades was in early access
for a year,
like
Limbo, a little bit more
for years. No, years, fam.
Years.
For anyone who was in early access, why would you play the actual game? Because you've been doing that loop grind.
You've been
forever.
doing it
for years.
You got to do it again. You're like,
F
this couch. I'm done. But you are there. You are giving the money, so you pay for your time already.
And I think the Risk of Rain dev is planning to releasing an expansion for next year. Paid expansion, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There we go. Shout outs to Hero in the chat right now for dropping by, saying good morning and hello to all of us. YOLO.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's like pulled from their website, like the studio's website. It's not mentioned anymore.
Oh, Gamer Girl, it's just gone.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? You know what? We haven't had one of these games in a long time. I might pick up Super Seducer. How to talk to girls.
Get the sequel. Get the sequel.
They're cheap enough. I can probably get both of them. I can just get both. They're not that expensive. It's like $5 right now.
Dude, if you can stream that, I want to watch it. I want to join the stream if I can.
You want to participate?
Such a delight.
Like, hold up. I'm gonna look at this. How will you break the ice? A. Ask them if they are talking about you. If they say no, then ask why not. B. Say you recognize her from your school. C. Ask them if they know what you like in a girl. The answer being your wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And they
Wait,
play
you
out
should-
every scene.
Wow. D.
You should stream that
stealthily
game.
creep
Do
up
it.
on them from behind the sofa. What?
Wait, there's a Super Seducer 3?
Yeah,
What
there
is it?
is.
E. Ask them
Yeah, I mean,
to
he's
help
getting
you
a lot of
choose
bucks from
a
this game.
present for your
Actually,
friend.
so basically,
wow.
the story behind the dude who made the game, he's actually like before he made the game,
He wrote a
he
book.
does like online courses of how to pick up girls.
Like actually.
wow.
Yes, and so he
IRL?
made a game, and like I think he's doing much better with this.
Oh
So
my
he
goodness.
was
I'm
trying to
glad
be a
he's in
Hitch.
on the joke.
He was trying to be Hitch, and
He
he
was
said,
try-
"You know what, Bump? I'm gonna hitch the game."
Oh my god.
Realizing
Wait,
your
hold on.
value.
So I'm on the Steam page right now
Yeah,
with
yeah, me
Super
too, yeah.
Seducer
Look-
2.
yeah.
And on the right side it says, is this game relevant to you? Similar to games you've played. Yakuza 0.
The algorithm.
Dude, that's
Oh.
the prequel of Yakuza, dude.
The algorithm.
I mean, this sounds like a 6-step course right here. The content for this game, the bonus videos. Bonus video 1, realizing your value. Bonus video 2, daytime strategy. Video 3, earning the kiss. Video 4,
Earning
bridging
the
the
kiss.
bridging the gap.
Wow.
And then 5, nighttime strategy.
Nighttime strategy sounds like a dank, like
Like
I
a
don't know,
walk-
title
like a
for
walk-
something.
it's a walk
Nighttime
through, yeah.
strategy. Like,
So
I don't know,
that-
it's a-
The first Super Seducer was gonna come out on PS4, and people were really bothered by its content, and it got taken off. It would never released on PS4, I think.
I feel like this
It
is
is.
like what like tell her about the time you tortured a cat and how funny it was. B, be nice about cats and about her. C, I actually prefer dogs. Like what is this mess?
Wow.
I'm
Tortured
getting
a
this.
cat.
Man, I'm
This
telling
man
you,
is
you
Freaking
should play
options
it.
where like you kidnap her and shit. It's like messed up shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's weird but funny.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
And then-
I can't believe it thinks the game is similar to Yakuza 0.
I
And
mean,
then
you do
start
have
playing
some
it,
moments in
you start
Yakuza
playing,
0.
You're like, wow, this is
Play it and
really
you'll know
Yakuza
what they
0.
mean.
Like,
Hey, you,
yeah,
hey,
start
Ruth,
playing,
you
like, oh my
remember that
God.
naked guy,
This
the
is
guy in the
Yakuza
little
0.
fundoshi,
Maybe
in
because
his
it's
underwear,
full of
just
random
dancing
shit.
in the nightclub or
Yeah,
whatever?
it is very comedic.
Oh, my
Oh
Lord.
man, I guess anyone got any last shout outs before we call it and wrap up and then do some promos for all y'all?
Yeah, Uno
Phasmophobia.
Flip,
Uno Flip,
It's
Phasmophobia.
so good.
Uno Flip,
man.
Phasmophobia.
Oh, wait. We didn't talk about. Did someone say Among Us? Among Us was great. I mean, it
Among
was
Us,
already came
yes.
out,
Among
but
Us.
it popped off and was
Mhm.
reborn.
Yeah,
Became
Among Us
something
is
more.
great.
They're like, oh, we're gonna make it Among Us too, and everyone's like, and they were like, you know what? No, we're not
No.
gonna crash grab this. We're just gonna fix what we already have and make bank.
I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did
Yes.
that.
Mhm,
Are
mhm.
they
Yeah.
are they doing DLC or like paid for murder animations yet?
I
'Cause
think-
that needs to happen. Like
Well,
I
they
need
already
They-
have the pets and the hats. That's it.
And
so far,
skins,
Yeah.
yeah.
see they need to just add in more like murder animations. That'd be another way to just make quick money.
Sounds so
But the
dark.
problem is we cannot see the murder animation if
But
we
who
are
cares?
Oh.
Maybe after maybe after you die,
So
it actually does the murder
it's paid
animation.
to see like how do you want to die?
How do you want to
Yeah,
die?
yeah. It's almost like a
oh,
taunt.
Yeah, look at me die.
It's like at the very last part when you die and the screen goes black, whatever, and
Yeah.
it just shows
Yeah.
them doing like the kill, like a dance or whatever, and then you just get
Like a Fortnite dance.
yeah.
But no, like it's just different ways they take you out, and it's just crazy what they have. I was like, man, if they add more of those, it's just extra content. That's the thing.
I would love like a Super Saiyan thing. Like
Or
a-
like or so you just pull out a katana,
Kamehameha.
and now someone does the anime just katana, and they just fall in half or some
They,
shit.
No,
Like,
that'd be
they should make Judgment Cut
Oh man.
animation.
or one where he just pulls out a little notepad, writes it down, and walks off, and the guy's
Oh,
killed.
yeah,
the
that-
Death
oh
Note.
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
They should do that. That's money right there.
Yeah.
All
See?
right. All right.
But my shout out for one more roguelike that's takes the formula and simplifies it down for deck builders that isn't a deck builder. Ring of Pain. Check
you
it
say
out.
bring the pain? Ring of pain.
Ring of Pain. Ring of
Ring
Pain.
of Pain.
R-I-N-G.
That's me after Mexican food.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. That's me after I eat my hot sauce that I make.
I haven't had Mexican
For trying
food
that
in my life.
scorpion
Yeah,
pepper.
you
Oh,
gotta fix
oh,
me
we
those
you know
Korean
we need to
Yeah.
settle
Oh,
this.
I actually love those Korean noodles. They're good.
So
Oh,
those
samyang.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, I
things
had those this year.
hurt.
Good times. Ring of Pain. Ring of Pain.
Yeah.
Nothing beat Indomie though.
Oh yeah, check it out on Steam. I think it's on sale for this on this
This-
winter
for the-
sale. But
for
it
the
is
winter
a very nice condensed, not deck builder roguelike.
All right. Well, we're gonna move into some promos for everybody here, but I just want to say thanks everyone for listening to this episode. It's been good. I've really enjoyed it. I gotta say thanks to everyone who's been on here, and I want to let you guys promote where people can find you, of course, whether you're streaming or you have a podcast or your YouTube. So Yahya, I'm gonna start with you. What are your deets? Where can people follow you? Where can people listen to you?
I'm on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. It's Yahya Dambos. I think I've got a pretty unique name, so you can just find out right away.
Okay.
And I just 2 weeks ago started my own podcast. It's called Gaijin Game Devs, and basically we talk about the weekly news, and we have like some special segments and dev questions. And basically the whole idea is that I listen to many podcasts, and they always talk about different news and things happening in video games, but many times like they don't like there's many perspectives they have that aren't from the developer side, and like there's so many times where they just have very different like sides of the conversations, and so I want to bring that to like the like to the viewers and like talk about like when issues with the Cyberpunk happens, or different kind of topics, and when a game gets delayed, or when there's like issues or just anything happening, crunch and all these things. And like wanted to give me and my other co-host Ben, we give out like our developer like opinions, and also we have like a whole question segment where people can just ask us like things about like how they were developed in the game, like certain techniques and just whatever game development stuff. And us being in Japan also, we can answer a lot of questions about the development industry here and how things run. And and it's just a way for me to talk about the weekly news, because I just want to always let out so many opinions.
So that is Yahya Dambos. You can find him on Twitter at that handle. And of course, you can look up, wait again, Gaijin
Game Devs.
Game Devs.
GGD?
Yes, GGD.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, that spiritual successor game that we're talking about there.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Change of Memories coming.
Yeah, Change of Memories VR.
There we go.
VR.
I'm going to call it Memories of Melody's Final Mix Untitled Goose.
1.9.
1.95, 2.
Just call it Memories of Chain.
Call it Nomura version.
Oh, man.
No more.
Well,
no more
be sure,
no more madness.
everyone, please be sure to give Yahya and his podcast and co-host Ben, give them a listen, and also follow on Twitter. Thank you for being on the show. And of course, Mr. G or Mr. VTuber, whatever we're gonna call you, man. What are your deets? Where can people follow you?
You can find me on Twitter at 3HH and triple E.
Triple H double E.
3HH and triple E.
Oh, double H.
I was trying to get but it's already taken, and
okay.
Yeah.
But you may sound like a Snoop Dogg title. Like,
and also, I also have a podcast. I just started like 3 weeks ago with my co-host AT. We talk about VTuber. It's called Virtually Talking. So every week we talk about news in the VTuber world. So yeah, definitely check me out on that.
What is it called?
Virtually Talking.
I have to look it up again.
Yeah, it's on Twitter too. VT Talking at VT Talking.
VT Talking.
Yeah.
There we go. So be sure to give a listen to Ehe and his wonderful friend 80, who followed. Who I was like, I couldn't read it. I was like 80, and I was like, oh, okay, it's 80. But you guys, you already know I'm
and I think you guys just,
and everything. So.
I think you guys agree that you will be on the podcast too, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Whenever you need us, you just call us, and we'll be there.
Okay.
So that's fine. I'm old. Root, what are your details, man?
Just I don't know. I guess you can follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/root24. We're streaming JRPGs mostly, but sometimes I'll stream whatever I feel like it. So it might be Phasmophobia or something like that. Yeah.
There we
go. You can come hang out and chill. If you talk VTubers, we talk about that all the time. It is actually one of my mods.
Yeah. That's how we become friends.
Yeah.
That's how we became friends. No, you became friends on the scene of Tokyo Mirage.
I guess so.
And
yeah.
that song, when that song hit,
Yeah.
When
we
that
knew.
song hit, we just become best friends.
You can come out, talk VTubers. We can chill out, play JRPGs. I started Trails in the Sky actually last week, so it's the first time I'm going through the game. It's a classic, but I actually never played it, so I'm playing it now. And if we were playing Phasmo, you can see us, I don't know, break some doors and stuff.
Break some doors, yeah.
Break some doors, yeah.
Glitches, making it work.
There's a clip of me screaming.
There's a clip. There's a clip of me dying inside the truck.
Dying.
There's a clip of me dying in the truck.
Oh man. And be sure, like I said, give all these wonderful people follows and likes. Spread the love so you can follow my co-host at ROUTE24 on Twitch. And of course, you can catch him weekly on the Unknown Games podcast. M Black X, Mr. Black, Mr. X. Where can people follow you, or where do you want people to follow you?
How about you cannot? I am simply a shadow of the internet. No, but I technically don't. I'm just a podcast / media enhancer. You just add me in when you need a little something extra, some nice melodic tones to talk about and or slam games. But if I were to stream, which I don't, my handle is souldatr, SOULDATR. You probably see me hanging around on Ninja's channel, giving him the love and respect he deserves, and then the shade and when he does mess up. But it's all in love. But yes, I have a Twitter, but I choose just to follow other folks. So if you were to find me there, it'd be in Black X.
There we go.
Yeah, but maybe I should start doing something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm mostly an enhancer. So if you need me to hype your game or a nice voice just to do a commercial for you, hit me up and throw that money in my PayPal.
There we go. So if you need an enhancer for your life or for your podcast or your wedding, I don't know.
It's gonna be like a random email in my fucking inbox, and like all the text is like uppercase and lowercase is like, do you need a podcast enhancer?
Watch, I should make a business off of this. That'd be hilarious.
If you need a podcast enhancer,
if you need a podcast, they used to be called a hype man, but if you need a podcast or a social media enhancer or audio enhancer, then you hit up in Black X.
There you go.
Wait, no, not the OnlyFans.
Oh,
that's premium. That's premium.
Oh, okay. I was like,
OnlyFans just
$30 tier. At the
$30 tier, I just pull out an erotica and I just start reading it. Like, all right, and start getting banked. Anyway, moving on.
All right. Well, be sure to give in Black X and or SoulDatJ a follow or a like, wherever you gotta do. If you need a podcast enhancer, you can get in touch with me and I can get you in touch with him. And I guess finally for myself, you can follow me at NinjaTrix, NinjaTrix on Twitch. And of course, you can listen to weekly episodes of the Unknown Games podcast at UGP_cast. That is the Twitter and the Instagram follow. You can follow right there, or you can look us up on YouTube at Unknown Games Podcast, where we have little clips of the episodes, what we've been talking about. Those go up weekly as well. So I think that's about it. Once again, thanks to everyone who's been on the show. It was a lot of fun.
Are we forgetting about Craig?
Who's
Craig?
I mean,
it's the only time.
The guys below you.
Yeah.
It's the only time. That's one of the only times I have literally cursed on this podcast. Craig, are you still recording?
You gotta play the sound clip.
Yeah.
I have to, just like him.
Recording.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Seriously, guys, there's a chance that Craig stopped recording.
Definitely.
Oh no, he's still recording. Okay, we're good. But
he's been
thanks.
a pain for this couple of weeks.
I will say, thanks, Craig, for being here every episode except for last week. You've shown up more than anyone except for us, and you've always been an inspiring presence. You look like a bear.
What would you do if one day some voice comes through, Craig?
That's
the voice actually comes through, Craig.
That's some creepypasta shit right there.
And we're just like,
did you imagine? I'm recording.
That's some Black Mirror episode.
The voice comes back, goes, "I thank you for your praises of me. You will be the one that survives after the cleansing." He's like, you will be the one who survives after the cleansing, and then you see her pop off in the distance. You're like, oh shit.
Oh well, like I said,
I'm gonna write that and post that on 4chan. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's like Craig returned a message
man.
saying, "Thank you for praising me. You'll be the
Yeah.
one that survives." And then people around me started dying. Like, oh no, creepy posts. Craig Slasher.
Rude. I just realized we haven't
Yo.
used our sound pad this episode.
You
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
All right, so you.
Oh, what was that? Someone took
Hold on. One more time.
やっべ
I want the ah. I want the gua. Go. Give me the gua.
You want to
Yeah, why is it so wet?
Because they're on a boat right now. They're on a boat.
Oh, okay.
They're on a boat.
Oh, whoops. Taken out of context.
Wait, do it
statements.
again. Do it again.
あは
Oh.
That is the VTubers. If you want to check out some VTubers, go ahead and check them out.
Yeah,
I mean,
follow
go.
it.
people just come on.
Podcast. Yeah.
Hello,
Apparently
Live
sound
Ian.
wet because they're on a boat.
They're actually on a boat. That's the concept
They're on a
right
boat.
there, yeah.
They're on a boat. Well, and I guess we have to say, like, for real, once again, everyone, super thanks for listening to us this year. This is the last episode of 2020. Somehow we've done
That we know.
an episode every week. We haven't missed an episode. We haven't missed a week.
Well, we
ever
haven't
since
missed an
starting.
upload, but we skipped a couple weeks of recording.
What? What was that?
Yeah.
What?
We recorded for 2 hours once, and you're like, oh, this is 2 weeks worth of episodes. So you just cut it in half.
You're not supposed to out that. You're not supposed to out that, man. We've been.
Damn.
The executive decision. Like,
It was the
all
one
right.
time.
Yo, I'm
one
tired. We're
time.
just doing this.
The one time.
That's a pro
man.
tip ahead.
This is
Record for
always
5
like-
hours.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, I
That's,
should do
that's a
that.
month right there. Yeah.
Thank you for the pro tip.
Are you just gonna make up news that happened during that month?
Yeah, just be super generic.
Make up.
It's like, oh, on this one live stream, it was super entertaining. They played Among Us. Good, right?
She's super cute, and
Yes.
she's super cute.
Yo,
Like
well, what if you
that.
actually accurately predicted like 5 months worth of content? Like, yep,
Yeah,
Cool.
just like that.
It would be funny if you record like the Cyberpunk episode in November and you're like, damn, the game was amazing.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, no. You actually had the foreknowledge. Go, listen, it was a rough start, but given time, it's gonna be pretty good. Though I would probably advise not being on high end, computers because this is a very, very strong game. If you said that in November, you'd probably be you would hit it right on the head. Like, yo, this.
I actually, you know what?
Don't play it.
I played Cyberpunk. I have been playing Cyberpunk on my
Mm,
PC,
mm.
and I'm playing on max settings, like ultra settings, and it's pretty good. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
if you don't have a potato PC, you're good.
It's pretty good.
If
It's
you
pretty
don't
good.
have if you don't have the
You
potato
have a
PC.
3080
That's-
card.
that's-
38,
that's-
yeah.
So you are good.
You
You
know,
are
you said
pretty
PS4. That's a potato machine.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah, It's like
I got
almost
4 crashes in 2 hours.
Okay, apparently, I didn't know this, but the console versions are running at like 20 frames per second.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, it's
I'm-
bad. It's
I'm-
bad.
I thought
And
they
the
were-
texture loads for so
Wait,
long.
wait,
The
hold on, hold on.
texture is so long.
This wait,
no, I thought
wait,
they're running at 0
wait,
frames.
wait.
Because they don't run at all.
This is the only time we may be able to ask this. Yahya, from the game developer side point, from the
Oh,
viewpoint,
you're right.
how on earth can they make this PS4 version and know
The
that it
console version.
runs
Well, I'm glad
like
you
this?
asked because on last week's episode, we
Gummy,
talked
I'm
about
not trying to listen to your
Yeah, yeah.
podcast right now. I want it now. I
Yeah.
want it now. This one. No, but seriously, how? They had to know
Oh,
this.
it's very
This isn't
simple.
like
I mean, of course they know. Of course they know. They were focusing on the PC version, and I mean, I'm sure they were trying to like fix out all the bugs. But I think way long ago, like they started to focus on the console versions, the PS5 and Xbox One ones, and I mean, no, I mean they were also working on PS4 and Xbox, and it should like the graphics wise, it should be fine. It's just the polish; it just needed more polish, and they just wanted to release it this year, and that was just the problem. Like this has happened with Assassin's Creed Unity and all those, like where they just had to reach that release date. It's
The
just
thing
that.
is, the criticism about like the base console versions being so shitty versus the PS5 or Series is that like the game was announced for PS4 before the PS5 was even like a thing that existed.
Right.
So like
it's the larger
why-
install base.
It makes sense that it runs well on PS5, but that shouldn't be the case when it's supposed to be a PS4 game.
It should run well on the PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah, not a PS. It's not a PS5 game. It's a PS4 game, so it
Yeah,
should
it's a
run well on
PS4 game.
PS4. Yeah.
It's basically just like they needed more time to polish. Like even if Last of Us was released in January instead of was it
Oh,
February?
it was
Was it
Feb-
March?
No. Last of Us got
Oh,
released
yeah,
in
Last
Last of
May.
Us was
May.
June. Oh, May,
Yeah,
yeah.
May, and then
late.
Ghost of Tsushima was June.
So if it was released in January or December last year,
and it got
then it
delayed
would have been
by.
the same thing as Cyberpunk, like just broken, not ready. And it might have worked also better on PS5 just because that extra boost can improve a lot of graphical things.
So
But bugs would still be there.
Do you think if they really wanted Cyberpunk out the door this year, should they have let the PC version launch first?
Like
Launch
PC and
first.
PS5, like, and then just push the base.
Yeah, that's a very weird thing because like it's very hard. Like you would have had a whole other problem, like where people are like, why are you making it on PC and not on consoles? And like
Brand
that's a whole
loyalty,
problem.
exclusivism.
Yeah, it's a
It
whole
would
other
burn.
problem.
It would burn the player base that they
The
already generated.
PS5 version is not even out yet. The PS5
No,
version
the
is
official
like,
PS5 version.
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
even
next
out
year.
yet.
Yeah,
next
next
year.
year.
PS5 version is just the base game.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just that they get
It's
like
just
more
the
higher
upgrade to the base.
performance, so it can
Right.
fix a lot of the graphical issues.
Yeah, but in Cyberpunk's defense, like I'm actually having a really good time with it as a video game. It hasn't crashed on me because I'm playing on PC, right? But
Yes.
Right.
And you
Yeah.
have a 3080 card. Don't
yeah,
forget to mention that.
You got the
yeah.
goods. You got the
all
goods.
held, all
But yeah,
held.
it's a really fun game and so much love put into it. I hope like soon it gets fixed so everybody can
So
experience
everyone,
that. And
and I
hopefully in the
definitely feel
future
that
they're all
too.
gonna forget this few weeks we had and just focus on how great the game is.
I assume it'll be that. I mean, hopefully
It's gonna be a Witcher 3. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a Witcher 3.
Yeah,
It's gonna be Witcher
We can.
Although they did shoot themselves in the foot with their marketing.
Although I
Their
can't
their-
believe
their
fucking
PR
Witcher-
was a little
When they announced Witcher 3 for the Switch,
off.
I was like, "How? Explain." Like,
Exactly.
what?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of
Yeah,
a cloud
yeah.
running
I
somewhere.
forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a cloud in there.
No, and the Switch version has cross save with the PC version.
Like,
Why
what?
would they do
Yeah.
that?
If you put your mind to it, kids, you can do anything.
So
You
you're
can
like,
do it.
They
You
should
can do
put
anything.
Cyberpunk on the Switch.
Oh no!
It's just gonna explode.
Wait, you say
Yeah.
you can do anything you put your mind to it? Where's my Monster Hunter World on Switch then, fam?
Oh no!
That's called Monster
you are
Hunter
getting
Rise.
the
It's
Monster
Rise.
Hunter what?
Just a little
What is it?
remix. Little remix. Monster Hunter Rise, man. Get your Switch.
Yeah, right.
Rise
Get your
is coming
Switch,
out.
man. You want to use them bugs.
Where your longsword is legitimately judgment cut.
I'm not gonna lie. Rise look good.
Does look good.
We're all getting-
Anyways,
we're all getting-
Were you trying to end the podcast, by the way, or what?
I was trying to end the podcast like 5, 10, 20 minutes ago. I don't even remember when, but I guess, thanks once again. I gotta say, everyone, have a happy New Year's. Celebrate safely. Stay in. If you're with your family, take your precautions around them, I guess. I don't know, but,
Wear your mask.
wear your mask.
Yeah.
6 feet.
remember-
Social distancing. 6 feet across or 6 feet under. You choose.
Yeah, or just don't have any friends.
Oh, no, that got dark. That got dark.
Yasha's
What?
screen just shake. What happened?
Wait,
Wait,
I
like,
just-
you know,
No, I think I just like...
how's that dark? That's
No,
how
no, it was
is.
like, remember,
You stay
social
6
distance.
feet away or you go 6 feet under. You choose. It's up to you. I mean,
The 6 feet is too real. Yeah, anyways. I guess that's it for us this year. 2020, we'll
Yeah.
see you in 2021. Remember, you set the tone. What?
we'll see you in 2020 New Game Plus.
2020
Because that's how the year's gonna get us back.
That's a Black
11
Mirror episode.
11:59 happens, 59, and it's like switched
Oh,
over
yeah.
midnight,
Ah.
and it's like welcome to January 1st, 2020 plus.
We still remember all
It's gonna be 2020 final mix 1.235.
Yeah.
Pride mode.
Oh, 2020.9 final mix, Nomura edition.
Well, with that, with that,
Pride mode
everyone,
activates, social
y'all.
distance just gets thrown out the window, and it's like, yo, everything's fine, but it is.
Dude,
All
we're
right,
ending the
go out, let's
podcast. We're
go.
ending it. We're ending it. We're done. We're done.
We're done.
Okay. Oh.
That's what it is.
Ending it
It
as
was like
in,
I
while we're
didn't.
dying now.
We're-
Peace.
Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Watch more VTuber. Watch more VTuber.
Yeah.
Oh lordy.
We'll check you all in 2021 New Game Plus edition. Peace.
Prestige 1. Oh lord, that's the darkest ending ever.